What's good, YouTube? It's J Sauce back again with another video, and today is PEL Season 5 Playoffs, Round 1. I believe this is quarterfinals. I don't know, there's 8 teams left. Yeah, we're 7-3. We end up as the 4th seed, It's not bad. It really isn't. 4th seed being 7-3 plus 19 is a little insane. It just bugs me because if I won my last battle versus Arian at all, 8-2, I would be the 1 seed right now. Meaning that I'd be playing the 8 seed instead of 5 seed Joey, who you should be very familiar with. He absolutely smoked my pack in week 7. I believe he's got a Vicious Sun team, and he ended up just being 1 differential behind us. But yeah, in case you didn't watch my last video when I played this team, Joey has Chiyu and Sun, with 3 great abusers in, like I mentioned, Chiyu, Walking Wake, and also Screamtail, which has got to be a top 2 most annoying mon to face. I played a mock, and it was 60 turns of me losing to Screamtail, passing into Torkoal, or healing itself. It was awful. But yeah, other than that, there's Rillaboom and Halucha, and yeah, he's legitimately got 11 good mons he can bring, and I feel like all of them can be pretty strong into my team. However, the one thing that we do have that he doesn't is good speed tiers. Never mind, he's got some pretty okay speed tiers, but Halucha doesn't really count as 118 because it's going to be Unburden most of the time. So I guess it technically counts if it's not with Rillaboom, but other than that, it's mainly just going to be +2 all the time. Screamtail doesn't love to run max speed. However, Wake and Chiyu are some very good booster speed mons. I didn't know where to start. Glamora was extremely scary. However, he also did not have the best hazard removal game in the world. So I decided to go with an annoying wall in Gligar. Eviolite. Same EV spread as last time. This is meant to check Halucha and Rillaboom. Spikes, Roost, Toxic, Wing Beat. Spikes and Toxic just wear everything down. Spikes felt incredible here. His removers is Glamora and Torkoal. And Torkoal doesn't want to be left in on potential Earthquake, so only 2 mons avoid Spikes without heavy duty boots, and that being the Electros, which I've not really seen much of all season, and the Halucha, which should die to a pair of dual wing beats. Yeah, it's mainly Spadef, enough speed to outspeed something, I think. I don't even know. I'll look back, see if anything makes sense. Probably just there to outspeed like 20 speed Glamora or something, just in case. But yeah, this thing's just here to chip everything and be a wall. Felt like it didn't need Earthquake, even though it's extremely good, because Dual Wing Beat was just better, in my opinion. And I felt like I needed Spikes and Toxic, and then Roost was a given. Secondly, we have the Pivoting Wall Breaker, which is Choice Band, Libero Cinderace with Scorching Sands, which, if you don't know, is like a base 70 special type ground move. This thing's going to be my lead, assuming I see either a Torkoal or a Glamora, as Torkoal gets 2-hit KO'd by Scorching Sands, and Glamora also does. I believe it gets down close to its stash and can't touch me. Additionally, like I touched on earlier, that the Screamtail was a problem, so I decided to go with Gunk Shot. Pyro Ball and Sun was pretty obvious, and I was in between High Jump Kick and U-Turn and Court Change and even a Will-O-Wisp. As a last move, I decided U-Turn was best in case he wanted to bring in stuff like Screamtail or Walking Wake, or even like Chiyu. I just felt like U-turn is going to do a lot with the choice band, and he will switch me out to get better position because if I can't get good positioning versus this team, then I'm going to automatically lose. I obviously needed a check for Chiyu and Walking Wake, and that is my Bat Assault Vest, Azubro. I brought Azu last time, and somehow I got 1v1'd by Walking Wake because I'm dumb and clicked knockoff on sub. But I'm going to try and make that not happen. It's max HP, a lot of Spadef, Careful Nature with Play Rough, Ice Spinner, Aqua Jet, Liquidation. Liquidation, Aqua Jet, and Sun seem pretty weird. I felt as if there weren't any real better moves I could have put on. Knockoff maybe, but like what am I knocking off? It makes sense to me. Terra Water because of reasons later. It just felt nice into Walking Wake and Chiyu as well. Went Terra Poison last time for predominantly Rillaboom. However, I felt like Terra Water was just a little safer because I don't expect Electros to come. Victory Bell might. Victory Bell might. However, other than that, he doesn't have any real good way to break waters other than Rillaboom and Victory Bell. Yeah, so I brought a rain setter this week. It's just heavy duty boots, iron bundle with pretty much max attack, max speed. The 68 defense allowed me to live a banded Rillaboom Grassy Glide, I believe, as well as speed creeping Halucha without the Unburden. I figured it is safer than just speed creeping for Screamtail. Hydro Pump, Flip Turn, Freeze Dry, or Rain Dance. I figured this might be able to create some pressure by flipping the tides. If he has a real Sun team and I'm able to make it not Sun for a few turns, then that kind of throws the momentum off because obviously Freeze Dry and Hydro Pump hit his first two mods, which is the real Sun abusers. So I feel confident in the ability to maybe surprise him a little bit. Maybe not, who knows? Yeah, next we have the game set match, um, which is Roaring Moon with Life Orb. Um, Speed boosting in Sun with as much attack as I could, and then some bulk. Dragon Dance knockoff Earthquake Iron Head. No dragon move. Earthquake is there for his two fire types, Glamora, Tinkaton. Iron Head is really there for the stupid Screamtail, or else I get walled by it. And knockoff, just a very spammable move. His real switch into that is like Tinkaton and Halucha. And I feel like with Life Form, after I get a +1, especially if he does not bring Halucha, then I can just kind of win once stuff gets chipped by hazards. That's kind of the reason why I decided to go with a more offensive set this week. I believe last week I went, or last time I played this, I went banded. Just felt like forced too many 50-50s. And then we have my Dunsparce coming off the bench. I've not used a lot of mods as much as I want to. I want to use Bramble Gas, Belly Bolt, and Monkey Dory a lot. And they just found themselves getting pushed out the team. It's suffering from success. It's just suffering from so many mods that I could bring every week. These guys kind of got relegated to the bench most weeks, which is sad because I like all of them. But yeah, this is a Citrus Berry Dunsparce, mainly Spadef. This was Choppleberry because I could live a Halucha and take like 50% from close combat, and then I believe kill it back if he close combat and get the -1, I could kill it back with a boom burst. Boom burst, roost, glare, stealth rock. Stealth rock is there because I wanted a way to put up rocks, but Gligar didn't have room for it. And then glare is really good for Chiyu for walking wake. The citrus berry allows me to switch in on a fire move and a hydro steam respectively, get the citrus and live another one, and then potentially glare and roost. Um, but yeah, other than that, this thing is just kind of there to, like I said with Gligar, to just chip stuff down, glare stuff for a late game with Throwing Moon or for Cinderace. And so yeah, this is PEL Season 5 for our Division Playoffs, possibly my last game in PEL. And let's see how it goes. I will see you in the battle. Alright, so here's the battle. I gotta put it in hero's perspective real quick. Yeah. Rillaboom, Alucha, Houndstone, Screamtail, Walking Wake, and Electros. This is not the 6 I was expecting. I really only expected the Lucha and the Rillaboom. Oh, well, that's a lie, because I expected Screamtail and Wake. No Sun, no Terrachiyu, uh, no Glamora, no Torkoal. I am in shock. I am in shock. Believe I lead Cinderace like I plan on doing. Yep, I lead Cinderace. At this point, I should probably just U-turn out. See what his check to this is. Yep, U-turn does 39. Obviously, he knows I'm banned in turn 1. But I go into Dunsparce, get rocks up. Because rocks seem very important here because no removers and only a levitator to actually. Yeah, I glare because of Screamtail. It's really annoying, and if I could paralyze it, that'd be awesome. Going to Gligar like my plan was, knocks off my Violet. That's really bad for me. However, I just do Wing Beat and do 42 as he gets paralyzed. And then he goes into Houndstone, I believe on a spike. And if I'm being 100% honest with you, I was playing this on mobile like over a week and a half ago. And I did not know that my Violet got knocked off. I'm being 100% real with you. I was so confused. But yeah, spikes, yawns. Obviously, I switch out because I don't want this to be asleep. Go into the Dunsparce as he body presses. Good play. They Will-O-Wisps as I believe I roost as I should. Then I go Cinderace on another body press. I have a free Pyro Ball, I believe. I may have gunk shotted. Yeah, Screamtail's taking spikes. Pyro Ball kills. Goes into Wake. Special attack boosting. Subs. Yeah. Surface doing 15. Goes into Houndstone on this play rough. The 16 goes into Rillaboom. As I go Gligar. Because I didn't want burnt, I believe. Well, I mean, I still have gotten burnt, but yeah, just Grassy Glides, this 39. I do Wing Beat and kill. This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun begins. As you can see, I have bad service, so that's not helping. Wondering why it was doing a lot. No Eviolite. I get greedy here and think I have an Eviolite. Violet. I roost and he swords dances. This is really bad for me. And I make a big misplay here. I click Dual Wing Beat instead of Toxic. First off, I live on 1, so I shouldn't have lived anyways. But I do Wing Beat for Chip, and it only does 40, 39. And yeah, Acrobatics kills, and then look at my team. I don't have much for this. I got rid of the Chopple on Dunsparce, which would have gotten broken from Mighty Press anyways. And then I originally had Morgrim instead of Iron Bundle, which would have been able to deal with this a little better. Paralyze, screens, parting shot, whatever you need, really. And I just replaced it last minute, so I go Azu. I Terra just because I actually believe I used Aqua Jet for chip here. Yeah, it does 21 as acrobatics kills me. I go into Iron Bundle and just Drain Punches takes back 40%. And yeah, close combat kills just probably a roll. I can't be 100% sure. It's depending on, if he's adamant or whatnot. Acrobatics kills. I don't have anything for this. And yeah, Halucha claims 5 kills. No, it claims all 6 actually. Yeah, I'm just mad at myself. I felt like I played pretty well all season, and I could have avoided this matchup round 1 by not letting ChatGPT build my actual team, or rather just being better in that game. And I felt like I prepped fine. I just changed last minute stuff. I was thinking that Gligar could handle Harlucha by itself. I let it get knocked off. And yeah, it's just really tough for me because I feel like I prepped well. I played well up until Halucha got a sword stance off. I should have just toxiced it, so this could at least not claim all 6 kills. Other than that, it's just lack of paying attention. I shouldn't have played this game on mobile. I shouldn't have let my Gligar get knocked, although it was my sole answer for Rillaboom pretty much. Just a bunch of misplays. I didn't play as clean as I want to. Was happy with my prep. Well, wasn't happy with the 6 that I brought necessarily, but I was pretty happy with my prep overall. Yeah, just didn't bring the mods I expected. I should have prepped more for Halucha. It's whatever. I just want to thank you guys for giving me so amazing support in PEL in general. These last 3 months, 4 months, it's been great. Shout out to all the guys over there, Raz and Dans and all the mods. Really just making it a good server and one that I enjoyed playing in. And I'm hoping to be back next season. I don't know if it'll be on YouTube or not, but hoping to play. The community over there is pretty good. But yeah, as I'm recording this, wrapping up, I believe my boy Sam is playing in his semis game. So just wishing him luck. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Sorry I couldn't clutch this out for you. Deuces.